Hi, I'm Eric at home for Pro Football Weekly, and I wanted to take a look at the Dallas Cowboys as they head into the offseason. Now, obviously, 2010 didn't go as planned. Everybody thought this was a Super Bowl caliber team. The Super Bowl was in Dallas, which added an extra level of pressure for this team, but they never fulfilled expectations. Wade Phillips gets fired. Jason Garrett takes over, has a nice finish to the season, but questions still remain about this club. Let's start on offense. I think of the skill position players, they're pretty stocked. Tony Romo will be back from a collarbone injury. The backfield looks pretty good, even if Marion Barber is playing elsewhere next year, and the wide receivers and tight ends are talented. There might be a little more room for some depth there, but I think the top 3 or 4 spots are in check. However, the offensive line is a good place to start. Left tackle Doug Free is probably the one guy that we can safely project in his same spot next year. Andre Gerard at center, even though he made a Pro Bowl, I see him better as a guard, and he could be moved in the offseason, possibly Phil Costa taking his spot. The other places up for grabs. On defense, you could see changes at all 3 levels. The defensive line could use help at end and at nose tackle if Jay Ratliff is moved outside. At linebacker, Keith Brooking may not be back. He's 35 years old. There's also questions at the outside spots where Anthony Spencer took a step back last season. The biggest questions, however, happen in the secondary. Safety is a mess. They've got to make changes there. And Terrence Newman might not be back at corner. Mike Jenkins has been a disappointment. So 2 of the top 3 corners right now are a mystery. Can they revive their level of 2009? That remains to be seen. Big changes, as they always seem to be for the Dallas Cowboys, are in store. We just don't know if there'll be big players in free agency. They've kind of resisted that mode of improving their team, with salary cap restrictions and the CBA being a concern as we head into the offseason. Still, I expect big changes for the Cowboys in 2011. I'm Eric at home for Pro Football Weekly.